Bitcoin update, October 22nd, 2023. It's just after 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's actually around 5:16 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So before I get started, wanted to share with you, I'm just sharing with you my journey. They say, if you're a vlogger, you just kind of journal what you do, right? So it's Sunday evening. I'm getting some things together for the week, and I'm getting my charts together that on my journey. So I'm just going to share with you what I'm learning from the Academy. What you see right here on the Academy is actually one of the back courses of the Academy. So before we get started, I want to share with you what that's all about, because I'm a representative also of the Academy, and you can be too. Anybody can. Once you sign up, you have an option of if you want to refer people or not. I really believe in what we're doing, and the people there's so many people having success. So if you're interested in collaborating about this Academy, if you have some questions, please let me know. But just right here on the screen, you can see how it works. They've just redesigned a lot of it. So I'm going through, I've been through the course already. I'm going through it again right now. This is the stocks and crypto course. So each time you watch a video, you get 100%, 100%, and then you work your way through these. You work it through your way through these videos, right? So that's my next one is about stock indices. I'll hit the play, and they'll just go right on to it. I'm not going to do it live on the air right now, but that's how it works. It's like that. And then you work your way through the Academy. Now, if that wasn't enough, if you are into making cash flow for yourself, you like it and say, hey, I want to refer people to like they even have promotions. These are some promotions I'm just sharing with you that I'm working on. They have a different kind of bonuses that you can achieve based on what you like to do, but they're really just looking for customers. We're really just looking mainly for just people that want to learn, because there's such knowledge in the Academy. It's almost like getting a degree, probably I'd say like a minimum. It's like I would say like you're getting an associate's degree worth of, because you really should. I just talked to a great guy this morning on what he was teaching, and he said for their stuff they needed about 3 years. I would say I've heard give yourself a year and a half through the Academy, and you're not going to be professional probably by a year and a half, but you will really know the ropes. So if you give yourself a year and a half into the journey, learning, taking notes, having a childlike curiosity about it, I feel like that it takes about a year and a half. I'm gonna do a volume check here in a second, but so I feel like, yeah. So that's
Really?
okay. Yeah, that's where it's on. So it takes time. So that's the thing, though. But that's the thing. You got to give it time. Where are you going to be at in a year and a half anyway? If you're interested in something like this, you set a goal, and you're going to, in a year and a half, if you work on it every week, you're going to be better and a better person all the way around. So this is what the back office looks like. So if you were a member and you had your own Academy set up, this is what it will look like right here. You work yourself through the videos. Then, okay, that's cool. This is our leaderboard right here. People that are competing and earning cash flow off selling the memberships. This is the live section. Now, what's really great is we have over 100 different instructors in the Academy, probably about 130 something last I've seen. And Sunday through Saturday, you can jump on, whether it's about stocks or crypto or even Forex or travel. They have about 7 all in all academies. Right now, I'm just a member of the stocks, crypto, and Forex section. But the thing is, I want to learn everything. They have, oh my gosh, it's so much to take in. It can hardly even, but just even the stocks and the crypto, that wasn't enough, right? So stocks and crypto is right here. They have a whole nother live section that's full of just people that love Forex. Now, I found a great teacher that I like in the Forex section, but I'm really more passionate about stocks and crypto. But I seem to just enjoy it more, understand it a little bit better. But I'm learning. I'm on that journey, and if you want to go on the journey with us, please do. Now, I'm just going to do my regular Bitcoin weekly update. So this is and I'm going to share with you, if you're curious about Bitcoin, Bitcoin is the what is Bitcoin? Like most people don't even know what what Bitcoin is. Thing is, I'm gonna try to do like a one-on-one, like a 101 simple little story for you, so you can kind of, if you're starting from scratch, just think about all in all. There's all these new currencies, but these digital currencies, but there's so many of them, and that's sometimes what can be confusing about it. But if you look over here, if you go to CoinGecko.com, this is a free site. You can go check it out, play around with it. You look in the top left corner, there's coins. It talks about how many exchanges there are. What's the market cap? That means that's how much money is actually in there. And then they have a few other numbers, right? Okay. So they look at there's 10,000 plus different, 2,434 coins. Oh my gosh, there's over 895 exchanges. That's a lot to keep up with. That's why one reason why I really love the Academy, because one of the teachers have laid out what they thought to be the top 30. So imagine if you had access, if I told you right now, out of 10,000 plus coins here, you had access to the top, probably what's going to be the top 30 producers over the next year or three. Would you want to know those top 30 coins, right? So join the Academy with me, and that's the kind of stuff you get access to. It's crazy. I'd love to share that with you. Now, Bitcoin is the thing about Bitcoin, it's the number one asset. Now, what I've heard, and what we'll see how it plays out, and a lot of it's speculation. We're just kind of figuring out what you try to you try to figure out what one a great hockey player said is, I'm not concerned where the puck is. I want to go where the puck is going to be. And so I feel like that's kind of what it's like with digital assets. We we know where it's at. This is where it's at today. These are the prices today. We have them right here on the screen. But I'm I'm more concerned about where's the price going to be, right? So that's another good reason why because we have back in the academy, we have all those teachers just kind of laying out why they think this one will do better, why you think this one will do better. And then after a while you build confidence, and you can confidently move in that direction that you're heading. So, but just one more quick fun note. Now, Bitcoin is number one. Some people believe in the future Ethereum may overtake Bitcoin in market cap. Now, not price per coin, but market cap. So see, there's a $584 billion plus market cap on Bitcoin. Ethereum is at a 200 billion plus market cap, right? Some some of the teachers believe in the academy that Ethereum will surpass Bitcoin in market cap. So we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, because a lot of people, that there's a lot of ways we can spin off and benefit from that. But that'll be interesting. So just planting that seed for you, just so you know. But now I'm not going to be too much longer. I just want to lay out what I particularly, as I'm learning. I'm spending most of my time really on Bitcoin and Ethereum. And so, but for today's purposes, I really, really mostly lock on Bitcoin, because the thing is, from what I've seen, if Bitcoin goes up, Ethereum goes up, and vice versa. And that won't always be the case, but that's just where I'm at with it right now. I'm mainly tracking Bitcoin. So I'm just going to lay it out. I got a Bitcoin chart right here for us to look at, and I got one right here. And I actually got one more over here that I've already been working on. I'm going to share that with you. But this is Bitcoin right here on what's called the line chart. Now, if you're brand new, there's a lot of different ways to look at the chart. This is called a line chart. The line. Now, see over here on the top, it says WD115. This is on the W. That means week. Every time the line finishes up, that's on the week, right? Okay. Now, I don't want to make it too complicated. So this is the weekly line chart. Now, there's a lot of different ways to look at it. Some people like candles. Some people like Mainly I've seen candles. I like these candles right here. I work with this a lot, and I got a book on candles. Line is what I started with because it's really easy, but the candles what they call tell a story, So when all this is going on, you get the little pinpoint up here and the pinpoint down here and the pinpoint there and the full body here. It tells us all kind of things, right? So, but the thing is in the beginning though, sometimes this is just easier to look at. So it's just kind of, but look at this is where we've been from start to finish. This is when Bitcoin started off, at least chart wise. This is its high point over here, around 65,000 around, and now we're hovering around 30,000. Now, there's different kinds of trading. There's like day trading, there's swing trading, and there's position trading. But most people are more of position traders. So you wouldn't even probably look at it this hard. But I just remember when I first got involved with Bitcoin, I just wanted to know the most about it so I could just get the best price on it. And I didn't want to buy at the peak and that kind of thing. So I like to trade, but personally, as I'm learning and on my current journey, I'm trading on all levels. I swing trade, I scalp trade, I position trade, and you'll know more about what that means. It's too much to get into on this video, but if you get involved with the academy, you'll learn and have a basis around what that means and where you fall at. Everybody's different. Everybody has their own individual trading style, right? So I'm going to go ahead and lay it out. But this levels program is part of the IM Academy. What you get is part of what you can do. But now I am going to go ahead and I want to pull up a saved chart. No. I think this is the saved chart. Okay, I'm just playing around with it. Okay, I'm going to add in. I'm going to go back to candles. The green is basically the money was going up. The red is it's going down. And I'm going to add in. Now, don't let this shock you. It's all kind of okay. Now, I know it looks a little busy, and I'm going to work on cleaning this up. But in the meantime, see the purple lines? These are called spider lines, right? So to me, they have proven time and time again. So the trader that I learned this from, he talked about it, and it does seem to apply. It seems to work out. You can see right here when I drew them out, and I'm not going to. You can do a 45-minute lesson on spider lines. But look how I drew this out before they did this. But look how it went up to here, hit it, then it went down to here, then went back up to here. This is W. 4 weeks in a row. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Didn't break, didn't go over the top of it though, and then went back down to the other one. And look here, hit it, kept hitting it again too, right? And then I started analyzing it more, just kind of playing around. This up and down thing, that's just me having fun thinking where it could go. It's not really projection, but this is kind of they're obviously ping-ponging in here, right? So this is on the weekly. So it's ping-ponging right here. But we'll see what happens. But this is just kind of what I'm thinking about. So and it's just fun to play around with and see what you think. But long term, I wouldn't mind it if it comes back down. Everybody's different, but to me, it just means it gives a lot of us more chance to buy more. So but that's the thing on that. If you have any questions or say hello, let me know where you're coming from. And but this is on the weekly, okay? But now what we're going to do is, wow, this thing, look at this. We really had this last week was green. See that last week? Last week in the Bitcoin right now. So look at this last week right here. Really, this last candle is the last week that we had. So that's a really nice, big, green, juicy candle right there. Look at that. Look at that big, juicy green candle. That's really good. So now I'm going to go from the weekly. I'm going to actually I want to bring it on down. Okay, so this is the last 7 days. Look at this, okay? Each candle here, just to get a fun little viewpoint, each one of these is 1 day, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. It's funny. This is Monday. I remember that. It pushed all the way up. Remember how I told you candles have a story? Well, see how this looks like a pinprick? Looks like a long pinprick right here, right? It's long and like a needle, right? So what happened was during the day, the price got pushed all the way up to here to right around 30,000 almost. But then before the week or the day, in this case, before the day got closed out, it went back down to here, 28. It went back down $1,500 within one day and closed right there. See how it's flat right there? It's flat. That surface is flat. It closed right there. That's telling you a story, right? That's the story. And after a while, you pick up the messages, you pick up the stories, and that's how professional traders, that's how they do it. But see, it all comes back to going back to, the academy and just learning. This is just me sharing a few things, a few basic things with you, right? So that's the last week in candles right there. Now I'm going to go back to this chart for a second, actually. Now these two blue poles right here, these blue vertical lines, that's actually a week as well, okay? So this is just another way to look at it. Don't let it confuse you too much. I know there's a lot of busy lines on there. I'm trying to like to make it less busy, okay? But see how we started here at the beginning of the week right here? The blue line is the price, okay? 26.9, right? Let's say 27,000. Just say 27,000. By the top of the week, not candles. See, you can't just do line charts. Sometimes the candles, yeah, went all the way up to 30,000. So it went from 27,000 on Monday, and actually Friday night. So this is end of Friday, all the way to the other Friday, or actually to here, a little bit more than that. That Monday, 2 more days. That's a $3,000 bump. I mean, that's moving. Oh my gosh, that's just I just feel like that's wild. That's crazy, right? So anyway, so now let's just kind of narrow it down a little bit more. Now this particular swipe coin, this is more of a scalper. So I'm going to bring this down to the 1 hour. See these green lines that I have drawn here? That's to me that represents resistance. So it's, to me, if we're going to go further than where we're at, higher up, I feel like we got to break above like this 30,282 and stay up above. But it's having a hard time getting over it. We could potentially be going down from here. So that'd be okay. All right, but let me see if I can find some more on here for us. Okay. This is on the day. This level system is really interesting, really amazing. So it gives us a lot of things to look at. So we could either, depending on what the market makers decide to do, if we break above, this is just what I'm thinking. If we break above these green lines here, get above this and stay above and close above and keep moving, we could potentially go back up to 33. This is what I'm just thinking. Or this could be see what's happening here. Sometimes they have there's a pattern called head and shoulder pattern. So if you look at this, what I'm seeing, I'm just having fun playing around with it. I'm seeing head or shoulder, head, other shoulder, and then sometimes it goes down from there. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. But see how it goes up, down, up a little more, down, up to that second. See how it goes from that second position? Right about here. From here. Boom, 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 boom. This could potentially be the end of the other shoulder. Potentially. Shoulder, head, shoulder. If that's the case, then we'll see what happens. But it's just kind of fun to play around with. I'm going to get rid of that. So does that make sense? Now, that's kind of on the big picture. I'm going to finish up on the low picture. Well, this is kind of treacherous waters for scalping, so right now they're kind of in a tough spot. I have scalped this actually trade, but I had got an unusual entry, but right now it'd be kind of a tough time. I wouldn't want to jump in anywhere if I was just jumping in. I'd like to get some kind of break. And plus two, the fact that on the 15-minute time frame, one of my mentors said, see how the blue line is right at the yellow line? This yellow line is called an EMA, estimated moving averages. And there's a whole thing to that. But when the price is real close to the 15-minute EMA, that yellow line, it can just go either way. So that's the thing. So we're just kind of waiting to see what happens. But that's it on the low picture. But that doesn't mean not everybody's scalp trading. So you don't have to scalp trade. The thing is I'm having fun doing some dollar cost averaging. That's just a basic, so some, you save money, and then if we hit a bottom, then sometimes it's like, obviously these have been some good prices to buy. Like if you're able to pick up some at 26,000 and now we're at 29,000, that's a great place to buy. So just kind of play around with it, have fun with it. And that's what the Academy is all about. So, and if you have any questions about that, let me know. But I'm kind of like, we're just kind of it's testing. This could be the resistance right here, like this red area right here. Like it's just kind of resisting it right now. But if we could break above, if we broke above these green lines, which we can, and the thing is you never know on a Sunday to Monday. This is the most treacherous times in the market, they say. But depends on what you got, how much stomach you got for it. But it's really fascinating. And so waiting to see what they can do. They can move that price anywhere. They can go sideways, they can go up, they can go down. But the thing is we just put them underneath a microscope like this right here. Like, man, like we got them trapped right here. I'm watching them. And you can too. So, all right, that's it. That's Bitcoin on the 15-minute time frame. And this is Bitcoin on the big time frame, the big weekly time frame. This is what we're potentially seeing here. Yeah, I want to zoom out for you for this so you can kind of see the big picture. But big picture, before I let you go, the big picture is, yes, Bitcoin could go up, Bitcoin can go down, but see these red bars down here? These are some potential lows. And I wouldn't mind it. I know a lot of people wouldn't like it, but sometimes the following along with the educators can teach you when to sell, when to buy. That way you can navigate these things confidently. But there's a lot of things to consider. So you gotta weigh it all out and see what works for you. Everybody's different, but see what's best for you. But anything is possible here. But long term, I believe in the use case of Ethereum and Bitcoin. There are legitimate use cases. So whether we're 29,000 now, or 12,000 2 months from now, or 50,000 a year from now, we're gonna work it the best we can, following along with the educators in the Academy. So, all right, that's it for now. If you have any questions about the Academy, please reach out to me. I'm easy to talk to, and I'm looking for people that's like-minded and wants to collaborate and grow together. I'll be back. See you later.